In 5, 4, 3. Hi, I'm Vicky. This is Vicky and Stuff, and today we're going to be covering the My Favorite Things tag. So I got this tag from MJ over at Reading This Life, and it's not really 100% bookish. There's a few bookish things on here, so let's get into it. The first question is, who is your favorite musician / band? Hello, I don't know if you can see that, but that's Paul McCartney, and I love him and everything he does. He is my husband. I mean, I like the Beatles, but I love Paul McCartney. He was my first crush way back when. I think before I even knew what boys and girls did together, it was like, oh, I love this person. He has my undying love, and he still does, even though I'm married. So I kind of refer to him sometimes jokingly as my first husband. He just doesn't know it. Other bands I like Aerosmith a lot. I like Weird Al Yankovic. I like pre-comeback Eminem. You know, I like those first 4 albums a lot. You know, like a lot of hair metal. So yeah, no, I will talk to you about music for hours. So we're gonna stop that right there. All right. What are your 3 favorite films? This one is pretty. The first 2 are always really easy, and the third is usually, I have a top 10, it just shuffles a lot, but my top 2 are always Back to the Future and Wayne's World. Third is, third's pretty hard. I could put any Beatles movie there. If I did put any Beatles movie there, it would probably be Help. I'm gonna end up going through my whole top 10 here. Like, there's UHF, Weird Al's movie. There's Tommy, the motion picture version of the Who rock opera. Like, The Cat Returns, the Miyazaki movie. Yeah, so I don't want to go through the whole thing, but just know that there's 1 and 2 are Back to the Future and Wayne's World. Favorite scent. I would say my all-time favorite scent, and it's only available at certain times of the year, is Fresh Lilac. It is such a calming and beautiful scent, and I only get to smell it, once a year, and that's if I have access to lilac bushes. My neighbor across the alley has a lilac bush, but she put up a privacy fence, so I can't run over there and smell it anymore, and I know that might have been kind of creepy, but oh well. I just really liked the smell of lilacs. If I have something that I have access to all year round, I really like patchouli. Dirty hippie, yeah. Favorite Disney film? That's easy. Alice in Wonderland. It's so out there. It's kind of like, you kind of wonder what they were thinking when they were making this movie, and then you realize I think they had like 4 or 5 art directors on this, and you go, oh, they're just trying to all outdo each other for insanity purposes. That's my favorite animated movie. I do have a favorite live action movie, which is Flight of the Navigator. And every time I watch it, I love it. I don't even care. I heard they're remaking it, and I want nothing to do with it. That movie is perfect as is. Maybe it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. Favorite season? The warm ones. I like that summery thing. Late spring to early fall, I dig a lot because I like being warm. Favorite seasonal drink? I don't have one because I know a lot of people probably put, oh, I love pumpkin spice. I can't do cinnamon. It gives me migraines. Favorite shirt or article of clothing? I have this pink hoodie that I bought at Target last year. It was on clearance, and it's pink. Doesn't have pockets. It's got a hood on it, and it's super comfy and super warm. Like, usually I wear it, like how I do it is I wear it that day as my my shirt for the day. And I usually do that on a weekend, and then it's my pajama top for the rest of the week. Favorite author? From childhood, it would be Beverly Cleary. I've read like almost all of her books. I talked about that in the BookTube newbie tag, how much I love Ramona. Right now, even though I didn't like her last 2 books, I really like the Selection series and Siren by Kira Cass, so I would say probably Kira Cass. I'm getting into Discworld, so I really like the character of Rincewind. I don't know how I'm going to like the other books, but I think I'm really going to love Terry Pratchett. Predicting that is a new favorite author. But yeah, I would say Kira Cass, but her last two books were a little of a letdown, so I hope her next book is better. Favorite spot for reading or writing? I just kind of read wherever I can. I mostly read at work, and I wouldn't say that's a favorite spot. I would say that would be something I'm forced to do. For physical, like eyeball reading, I usually like to read in my bedroom because it's quiet. I can open up the blinds. If my mind starts wandering, I can watch little birds in my yard or in the tree next to my bedroom window that really shouldn't be there because there's like no space in between the houses around here. It's a nice purple and everything is just the way I like it most of the time. Favorite food or dessert? If it is some sort of carb with tomato and cheese involved, I will probably eat it. You know, pizza, pasta. As far as dessert, you know, anything chocolate. I love chocolate. Just chocolate and peanut butter. I like Reese cups. I'm kind of particular about how I take my chocolate, so I don't like things like mint in it. I really don't like mint in chocolate. I know some people are kind of be like, what? You don't like mint chocolate chip? No. But I love, my favorite ice cream is another thing. It's only seasonal and it's out right now. Is Grater's strawberry chocolate chip, because you get like hunks of strawberries and hunks of chocolate chip in this strawberry ice cream. It's delicious. Favorite time of the day? When I get off work. Favorite color? I got two favorite colors. One is pink, which my hair is kind of pink right now. And I like black. I like hot pink and black together. I'm a child of the 80s. I love neon colors and black together. They look super cool. Top 3 favorite YouTube channels. I don't really, like, I'm still kind of new to the booktube thing, so I have people that I watch, but I don't know if I have anybody that I love to watch yet, so I'm gonna go with some non-booktube channels. The first one is Broad in Japan. The guy, his name's Chris Broad. He's a English gentleman who moved to Japan to teach English, and then he decided to stay there, and he does all of these videos about the things and experiences that he has while he's in Japan. And as somebody who wants to visit Japan, it's really, really helpful. And I could do an honorable mention. There's like a few traveling vlogs in Japan where it's all silent. They just have subtitles, and you kind of experience like these things like capsule hotels, overnight trains, the Shinkansen, places like that as kind of silent and you can just watch. It's super cool. Another one I like is he's just called Radio Dead Air. There's this guy called Nash. He does this radio show called Radio Dead Air. He used to be affiliated with Channel Awesome and that guy with the glasses. And he does a weekly show called What the Fuck Is Wrong With You? And it's just basically a bunch of stupid news stories, and him and this chick Tara, they tear apart these dumb news stories, and you know, it's super funny. There's a lot of cringe on there. There's a lot of clenching, like I don't know how to say it other than clenching moments. There's a lot of tropes associated with the show, like that doesn't go there, and nobody wants to see you naked is another kind of trope of the show. I do really like the Annie, the Green Witch. She does a lot of witchcraft stuff. She also has a vlog channel where she does like a lot of vlogging about where she lives and nature and stuff. And kind of, you know, I wish I had that connection to plants that she does, but I usually just end up killing plants, so that's not really my bag. But her channel, it's really soothing, it's really educational. Her vlog channel is just, you know, mwah, chef's kiss. It's so beautiful and calming. Favorite musical or play? Hamlet. I mean, Tommy is a rock opera. It started as an album and became a rock opera, and you know, I'm sure it was like off Broadway and over in London and stuff. I guess if you just had a straight up play, it would be Hamlet. We read it in high school and I became obsessed with it. I took a speech and drama class, and we had to memorize a monologue, and everybody's choosing like these contemporary pieces. So I do the to this through sullied flesh would melt bit where he's like going nuts about his uncle fucking his mother. you know, not soon after his dad died. Favorite place you have visited? This is the last question. So far, I have not visited a lot of places. But last summer, we went to Chicago, and I had a great time. I I live in the suburbs of Cincinnati, and I'm not really a suburban person, and I'm definitely not a rural person, boondocks person. I feel energized whenever I go to Cincinnati. I'm like, I'm downtown, there's stuff happening. But then you go to Chicago and you're like, there's really stuff happening here. They've got like multiple art museums. You know, it's the lake. Um, there's good food there. Chicago's like, I never thought I'd be a Chicago style pizza person. I thought I'm like New York till I die. But the best pizza. It was so delicious. And it had this sausage on it, and I'm not really a sausage person either, but it was like, oh my God. And like, it's the best hot dog I've ever had is in Chicago. And yeah, like, I just kept wanting to go. And like, I know my husband, like, he doesn't, it was a hot day, and my husband and my son are not hot weather people like me, like I'm kind of like, oh, it's 89 degrees out and the humidity is 70%, la da da. They're like dying, and I'm like, but we can go this, and I haven't even seen the Sears Tower yet. It's not called the Sears Tower anymore. What is it called? The whatever tower. Like, I want to go up there, and I want to like on the glass, because like I'm terrified of heights. And this is cool. We went to the museum for Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and like I stood in front of that. I thought it was a Monet painting, but now I can't remember what it was. But like I did just sit there and like stare at it blankly for 2 minutes like Cameron does in the movie. My other favorite thing about that trip was we went, like, there was this really good ice cream place too, and I wish I could remember the name of it. It was a Mexican ice cream place. They made all these little bars, and they were just oh so delicious. We had like one, it was supposed to be a Mexican Twinkie, and it was basically a Twinkie with like chocolate syrup in it, and I don't like Twinkies, and it was super good. And then, my husband, I think he got the same thing, and then our kid got a bubble tea. I'm like, all these flavors, all this decision, you have bubble tea. Oh well, he likes his bubble tea, so I would say Chicago is probably going to be my favorite place I visited until I get to Tokyo or New York City. All right, tag. I don't know anybody yet, so I don't want to tag anybody. So that's actually it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to tell me any of your favorites, do it in the comments down below. And like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Vicky and stuff. And thank you for watching. Bye.